We made it work, and now we're here, so we're thrilled. And now we're here, so we're thrilled.
My name is Harry. I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here. I started the video with my old version of recording. I forgot to use my latest program. Today is September 11, 2023. It is 1:25 a.m. This is video number 2. This video is not gonna be long at all because all of my content is for my other channel, our part of Pure Service. But since I'm running out of content for you here, and many of you are not subscribing or not following me over there, so I need to create some content for you guys. Tomorrow, the 12th, September 12th, is my last videos for you, so I need to create something. All right, so that's why this video is being done. Otherwise, it would have been on the other channel. All right, so let's look at the typical thing for this channel. 3,197 subscribers. New subscribers, welcome. My estimate, $267.67. Okay, so now they're saying your typical range, that's a huge range, between $230 and $470. Okay, what else do I need to show you here? There's that. All right, so in the last 48 hours, 2,988 views. All right, so let's go on Twitter. This is the first tweet. On my last video, I said this will be where I started for this video, so let's cover that. Because right now, my full focus is on Invictus. Many of you are not subscribing. Okay, the whole world saw how abusive Charles was to Prince Harry and Meghan during their terrible 2 weeks, and the faces on Prince Harry and Meghan showed how draining it was for them to deal with all of the abuse without fighting back. Okay, so there's all of this. Okay, I cover a lot of these things. Okay, what really happened the day Queen Elizabeth died. Okay, there's all of these headlines. They are very small, I cannot see it. Harry described the sequence of event in his book. We told our team to confirm we'll be missing the Well Child Award and hurrying up to Scotland. Then came another call from Pa. He said I was welcome at Balmoral, but he didn't want her. He started to lay out his reason, which was nonsensical and disrespectful, and I wasn't having it. Don't ever speak about my wife that way. He stammered, apologetic, saying he simply didn't want a lot of people around. Nah, I think Meghan was too smart. Probably did not want Meghan to question things. That was the thing that I said at the time. Okay, Meghan was too smart, and that's probably, you know, evidence laying around, and Meghan would be the first one to noticing it. All right, so they prevent her from being there and give all those excuses. Okay, no other wives were coming. Kate wasn't coming, he said, therefore Meghan shouldn't. Then that's all you needed to say. All right, so Prince Harry arrives in Scotland to join family after death of Queen Elizabeth II. Members of the royal household staff post notice of the gates. Okay, so these are the things we probably sort of known about when the Queen died. But this image here of them leaving, look at Meghan's face. I've never seen Meghan's face like that at all. It's just flush, drained, and you could see the same thing in Harry's face as well. Okay, she was done, and Harry too. Okay, Sophie being picked in that car just proved that Charles is a hypocrite. On that day, I also saw the news camera showing Camilla arriving to Balmoral with Charles. William probably couldn't stand to have Kate there. Couldn't stand to have Kate there. September 10th, Kate walks far from William Anne was only one spoke with Queen Elizabeth II Eve before. Okay, I can watch or read the whole thing during that period. It was horrendous. To think that they had to go back the following day for the abuse to start all over again. Charles, his family, and their cohort didn't care that they were doing all of that and glare of the whole world. Okay, but every time the British royal family and the UK press does abuse things to the Sussex royals, more and more people are seeing just what an awful group of people they are. William used to be so loved, but not so much anymore. More people seeing William as lazy, racist, monster brother, and evil husband. Okay, the others can pretend this is not it, but it is. Okay, they could pretend. Spare showed a different side of William that people never knew. Okay, last year, William said people in Africa should stop having babies because the population in the world needs to drop to help the environment. Yet William has 3 kids and rumored to be father of Rose Hembury's daughter, who has Rose's face, curly hair, but blonde hair and blue eyes. Okay, I bet that is when Meghan decided never to return to the UK. That whole episode was draining to watch. Yep. Okay, I think it was after Jeremy Clarkson wrote that article about having people hate her so much that Jeremy was encouraged people to throw feces at Meghan in real life. When I was a kid, people would throw things at me, but a thumbtacks on my chair, walk beside me, then swing one leg at me. Okay, Meghan will never return to the UK. I never say never because things happen that only God knows. That's true. Don't forget all of this was during a funeral. That's right. They completely forgot to show the Queen the respect that she deserved, but they focus on Meghan only. Okay, I didn't expect them to treat her any better. They traumatized her while pregnant. The whole painful thing that I have ever seen. Even criminals get proper treatment during pregnancy. That family has no heart and soul. Evil. And look how they're treating the one who the pedophile. Okay, I haven't forgot that pic was taken September 19 or 22, but it was 2 weeks of one public attack after another. People push for Harry to wear uniform, but his spokesperson said he wants to just focus on Queens, not what wearing uniform. Glad Harry and Meghan didn't attend royal party night before the funeral. What is it? The invite and uninvite. Okay, there's a story behind that. Go on Pure YTE. Alright, and I made reference to it with what's that country? The one from Australia who married the future king of, what is it? I forgot. I'll put the picture. Alright, there was an issue with that. Okay, a huge mistake on part of the royal family, for they will never win. Okay, I'm just glad that Meghan doesn't have to keep working for free for British royal family and spending her own hard-earned money for her clothes and furniture if they had contributed to live at Frogmore Cottage as working royals. Also, Archie and Lily free from abuse. That's why Charles and Willie have been cruel, and this years they sold the Sussexes to the abusive media. They never thought Harry and Meghan will fight back. Okay, they push Harry to the point of being self-destructive. Harry said in the Me You Can't See Apple Plus docuseries that he was doing lots of destructive things to numb his feeling of depression. The thing is, like Diana, Harry has a fighting spirit who will only take so much abuse. That's right, and this is why he, every time they're doing joint interview, he keep on saying Harry will be drinking and do all sort of things because he's doing the mental thing. This is the thing that they train the future of the royal, the future heirs. Okay, they teach them how to be mentally abusive to whoever. This, I know they got that down packed right. They got this in the bag. How to mentally abuse people. They got that. Okay, and my goodness, the next one, and I think the other one, the younger one, future William's son, he's already repeating some of the things that William used to repeat when he was in school, that when his father become king, some of the things that the father will do. Because I remember William, there's something that said William have said something similar to what the son have said. Okay, karma has no expiration date. The Holy Bible said the sins of the father will visit the descendant up to 1,000 years. All right, so let's go to the next one. I spent a lot of time on this. How many minutes? I'm 9 minutes on that one. Next tweet. Okay, don't forget to check my Our Part of Pure service, because there's a lot of content regarding the Invictus. And if you don't see them in videos, they are on the community board. Okay, William made a fool of himself, taking a helicopter to Wells for a 10-minute service commemorating a woman who supposedly wasn't into fuss. Appearing on a podcast while his brother celebrates wounded vets. This isn't that hard, William. Okay, so she retweeted this. Prince William thanked Harry's Windsor's church visit was a escalation of their feud. I mean, what kind of a feud? What feud? Helping people is a feud. But what? There's the Commonwealth. Focus on that instead of focus on Harry, who's doing his own thing. This guy is crazy. What feud? Going to a church to show his own respect in his own way? If he had gone with the family, they will do something stupid to Harry or say something stupid. This guy is freaking ridiculous. Okay, William and Kate commitment to working as little as possible continues to bite them in the ass. That's for sure. Okay, so there's me. 10 people like it. I'm surprised. They wanted the spotlight. There's the shade and the laugh. They forgot it brings out all of the imperfections too. Okay, I don't think there was ever a single photo or statement from Elizabeth on the February 6th, the day her father died. She marked it quietly at Sandrium. Okay, she did. She'd be so disappointed in the king, future king, and their wives. I can't get over how many photos and videos there are from a service that we were told was private. I know. If it was private, the cameraman would not be there. I'm on a mute challenge, only have bandwidth for Invictus, no time for hate engagement. Okay, their PR team is doing a good job at making William and Kate act more strange. They are making a lot of serious mistakes. They are going to regret this soon. Yeah, not only that, remember how they hired the PR team, the guru guy? Okay, there's no help for these people. Is it still around, by the way? Or is it just for a few moments, or he can deal with these people? Because these people cannot do anything right naturally. Everything have to be staged for them to be loved. My goodness. What's that movie with Jim Carrey? Okay, if people really want to know the true character of their king, see below, because only words like any, petty, jealousy, unforgiving comes to mind. None suited for the true leader. Okay, well, the message from Prince and Princess of Wales office Saturday was, quote, "Two can play at that game," as William and Kate torpedoed Harry's launch of the Invictus game with release of a podcast featuring them and Princess Anne. So they're thinking this is a game. Their position is a game. Okay, I don't know. If this is true, I don't know where they got this quote from. If this is true, this is how they're taking it, as a game. They don't see it how they're affecting people's lives. Real people's life, where they can put food on the table. Energy crisis, all sort of things. So they're taking it as a game. They need to experience the real life of things. Stop giving them free money. They're not doing anything. Instead, the people are giving them money to play games. Harry, who's doing things to help people make better themselves. Okay, William take the helicopter was a petty dig at his grandmother since she had admonished him about using it so much. William and Kate are true narcissists. Whoever their PR Comstock people are, they are really bad at their job, and they are letting William call the shots. That's why we are seeing these petty, silly, erratic PR stunts. The face on him, there's a laugh, is that he upset look. Okay, he is his own worst enemy. That's it. Okay, it's almost like William. It's almost the same way that I say about America with that Mr. Incredible, that character, a self-destructing. In order for it to be destroyed, it can only be destroyed by itself. So this is that. William is that. Okay, America is that thing. But if America is fighting back to prevent that from happening. Okay, I found it interesting that only thing I saw about a part ahead of time was some rag tethering Bill and Kate upstage in Victor's game, and the only thing after was the same rag promoting a moment where Kate ribbed him, nothing in between across platforms. Okay, and it's a huge reflection of how William was raised and taught that very single thing anyone else does is always about him. That's it. I've been saying that. Charles trained him, taking him to parties ever since he was young. Okay, there's that article in 2001 taking him to parties with the tabloid, thinking that all you need to do, just listen to the tabloid, you get good coverage, but you forgot to be good human being for the world to see you. But okay. Somebody said this on another site and it's appropriate. They stage a grief production so they could be the stars. This is them in a nutshell. Okay, let's do what's there. Whatever's there. Unmute challenge for all but IG. Okay, he's an abusive narcissist. So she's doing the pushback on IG but not on Twitter. Harry loved his mother and grandmother, so visited Diana and Spencer family at Althorpe in August, Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip at St. George Chapel in September. Don't know why William has to make it all about him just because he didn't visit either and lives closer. But the thing is that for him, it's just partying in his head. Have fun and enjoy his life. But when Harry does something that is meaningful, he gets upset. He never took the time to think about it. The simple example that I could give you, which was a couple weeks ago, all he needed to do was travel to Australia and participate in the Women's FIFA World Cup. He couldn't do that because at that time he was having fun. But when the world started looking at him in a bad way, I don't know, they did some nonsense. And I think they threw the tabloid through the Football Association president of Spain under the bus. Okay, they make it extra big. Not that I'm excusing him of what he did, but you know what happened. They amplify it to make it seem much worse, to down the noise of William. Okay, if Will really thinks this is an escalation, he needs to come down from his high horse. Queen Elizabeth was Harry's grandmother too, and he can visit or not visit or whenever, and for whatever reason it still will have nothing to do with William. That's it. Okay, authentic pair. Yeah. All right, so let's go to the next one. I can't believe I make a lot of, okay, how many minutes? 17 minutes so far. I thought it would be shorter than that. There's more comment, but I move on. Next tweet. Imagine nakedly going to the UN and New York Climate Week to peddle your hypocritical climate prize to promote yourself as a statement. There's that. Okay, imagine ignoring Invictus game while strutting around and unearned military titles. All they do is self-promotion. Abolish the monarchy. Okay, the arrogance of the British royal family is beyond measure. They are still out of touch with the real world. Okay, yep, this is why their narrative is Harry makes it about himself, even though he created for the veterans, projection from them as usual. And not only that, Harry is a veteran. Even if they said that, you could still say Harry is a veteran. Okay, William is a typical low achiever. We have all worked with this type of characters before, keen to take the credit for others' work and manage upward where possible. Performance rating below expectation. This is why he hasn't accomplished nothing, because he has no interest in his own project. That's it. Okay, a pathetic hypocrite is what he is. I failed the mute challenge, sorry. I hope it flaps. They are really trying to milk this thing about going to the UN. He's using a room and the building for his danky little summit. Remember how they were making fun of Harry? Okay, the thing was live stream. Okay, I saw it live, and there were about a couple thousand people in the live stream, and later on it multiplied to million. Okay, but when the tabloid in the UK was talking about it, I'm talking about Harry being at the UN when he made his speech, the tabloid was focusing how many people were in the room. Remember, at that time, I believe it wasn't open session yet. Okay, they have a certain I don't know how it works in the UN, but they have a session where people all over the world, the diplomats come and whatever, but many of them were watching it in the comfort of their respective countries. Okay, and some were in the building and other people like myself was watching it on live stream on YouTube. But they focus on the people that was in the room. Keep that in mind if William does show up. Okay, and I think it will be during open session. Let's go to the next tweet. Okay, so there's this. Okay, so this I saw how clear it was in comparison to the other videos that I've shared with you. Okay, my mind is still stuck here. There's the loving eye, 16 seconds. I probably will put a different music. Okay. Look at Miss Doria blocking them without even noticing that her daughter and her husband were hugging and kissing. I'm telling you, the stars were truly aligned. Let's read some of the comments. And more, Abigail Spencer was killing it. Yep, she was having a blast. She was having the time of her life. That's fine. Better quality. There's the F, Miss Doria. I'm saying the F because of it's a better quality from what I saw last week. Okay, Miss Doria doing her shielding move. The people above, then I don't know, I was just spitting nonsense. Damn, my throat is itchy. Alright, you see what I wrote here. Sam, what cracks me up is Doria not paying the love bugs any attention, and when she does her little move, okay, I'm so happy Megan did this for her, and Harry is enjoying himself and his life. I love that we have this moment, and maybe one day I will get over Mama Doria's move. I'm telling you, it's like a hovering, covering, shielding, nothing to see here. It's my daughter kissing without her even knowing that they were doing that in the back. Okay, mine too. I was saying the same yesterday. An unforgettable night for them and us. Okay, same. It'll never get old. Okay, thanks to those people who recorded it, I guess. Okay, I got a notification. Let's go on, well, we are on Twitter. Let's see what they are talking about. So some of the things you guys are missing, which normally will be on my other channel. Okay, let's see here. There is no explanation, I said. Let's like it so I could have that. There is no explanation, I said several times, and I'll repeat it again and again. KKK is a psychopath. I'm so glad Megan is an ocean far away from her madness. Okay, so what is that now? Okay, at some point, those long essays won't be enough to justify the psychopath copycat behavior. It's not just the same color or style. It's the hair, the necklace, even choice. And right now, choice of foundation that is 2 shades darker. Explain away. Normal people aren't blind, huh? Okay, are they copying Megan again? So I don't even need to go there. Oh my God, thank God I see this. Okay, I will put this here and also on my other channel, because this is the, maybe I did it already, but let's do it for this channel's sake. Hoda is so passionate in her explanation of Prince Harry's vision of the Invictus Games, you would think she was talking about a family member like he's her son. Okay, she speaks with pride and joy. Okay, remember, she interviewed Harry last year. Some of the clips that I have were, for instance, where Harry said about he wished the grandma is protected, have the right people around her. That was with her.
With me, and I'm just making sure that she's, you know, protected and got the right people around her.
All right. She seems so impressed that Harry founded the game. Alright, it's 54 seconds. There will be some screenshot, unfortunately. Alright, but I'll let it play continuously. Hopefully I don't have anything to say.
Those games, that's his baby, right? Like, did he create?
Girls, he created those games.
That's amazing.
Well, because he served in Afghanistan 2 tours, and he was on I think a helicopter with some wounded soldiers, and it just struck him like, wow, you know, just what these men and women put into it. He said originally he joined the military, and he felt like it was like cool to be with the bros and all that stuff, and it changed completely. And that woman who said the Invictus Games saved her life.
This
That was one of like dozens of people. Imagine that you were ready to take your own life, and instead you took part in these games, and it transformed you. I was so taken aback by that. I knew it was meaningful. I didn't know it was life-saving until I was there, and it was totally emotional. I mean, the families were there, and it was like
Yep. Okay. Let's read some of the comment. This is this year. Last year. Was that last year? Oh, okay. But I have the interview. Oh, that was the extended, the 12 p.m. That the extended of them talking about Harry. Okay. It's Megan who she has a problem with. Typical. Who? Okay, I don't know anything about that. Yeah, but I will not forget how dismissive she is to Megan. Okay, so other people are saying that. Okay, her and Bush's daughter. Okay, I don't know anything about that. Do I? Let me think back. Okay. Okay, let me think. Have I seen her talk about that? Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, but I will not forget how dismissive she is to Megan, her and Bush's daughter. We all claiming him as our son. We will mother him, nurture him, support him in all of his endeavor, and most importantly, we will protect him as fiercely as a mother bear. We do not play when it comes to our gender. All right, this is from last year. Okay, I think I remember it because there was some extended version of that.
An exclusive U.S. broadcast interview. Harry and Meghan have been there for the Invictus Games. Prince Harry also spoke with Hoda about his recent visit with his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth.
Okay, this is from last year. I really hope that they cover the games again this year. Yes, I love how she was going into detail and covering all the points. She was brilliant. Okay, she interviewed him last year. Yeah, I remember that interview. So that's it. Let's do prayer. On my last video for our part of pure service, I said prayer for foot soldiers and let the blind see. And I was thinking between these two, so I read that one. So let's read this one. Hopefully I could see it. Okay. Lord in heaven, I thank you in advance for working with our troops. Father, we ask that you will strengthen them with the knowledge that you are with them. Lord, uphold them with your right hand. Lord, remind them that you did not give them a spirit of fear, but a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. Lord, help them to know that you are their shepherd, and with you there is nothing they lack. I praise you in advance for your hand and the lives of our troops. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, and let there be no wars. So that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe. Like, oh, this is the thing I'm uploading, and I'm making so many content. I don't even have time to, how do you call this, to make thumbnails. So that's for my other channel. I need to switch back so it doesn't go on the other thing. All right, so please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And subscribe to this channel. All right, so now I need to schedule it for the 13th at, oh, I put 6 a.m. Let's see, when is the next one? Okay, September 13th. Let's put 10 a.m. 6 a.m. is for my other channel, and that's the video that I'm talking in right now, that it will be 10 a.m. okay, this will be 10 a.m. I don't have time to make the thumbnails. I'll make the thumbnails when I get a chance. I have a lot of thumbnails to make. There's these two, even the one that's gonna be posted tomorrow. What time did I put it? 10 a.m. okay, this one 10 a.m. 10 a.m. okay, so there's a lot of content on the other channel. You guys need to come and subscribe. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for your support.
Wanaka. It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better